Horsebow Moon. Rumors of a
Welcome
Reaper.
back to Emblem. We will be doing the story now.
As cold air begins to creep in from the north of Fargus, Fodlan welcomes the riches of fall. The women spend their days reaping the golden fields, gratefully embracing the bounty the goddess has once again provided. The men venture into the wilds with horsebows, empty sacks ready to be filled with game.
5,000 gold. That is a support. Nice.
As I believe you are already aware, Sedith's younger sister Flame has gone missing. At present, all we know for certain is that she has not left Garreg Mach.
Flame is not the type of person to just wander off on her own without telling me where she is going. We have searched the monastery thoroughly, but have found nothing. I am now mobilizing the knights to begin searching the town. Troubling rumors have been running rampant lately. I do not wish to consider the worst, but...
Troubling rumors? What are you afraid of?
There are rumors of someone prowling the streets and attacking innocents night after night.
Really?
The knights have investigated the matter. They have not discovered any remains, nor have they found any concrete evidence.
The people are panicked. They all insist someone called the Death Knight is coming to claim their souls with his blade. There is no way she could have escaped unscathed if she were captured by such a fiend. Where is she?
Sedith, recall that impatience begets error. Please do your best to calm yourself. I think of your sister as family as well. You know that.
Because you are
You have my
family.
We will devote ourselves fully, mind, body, and soul, to recovering her. Professor, your mission for this month is to help find Flame. The
No
knights
problem.
have the town covered, so I ask that you focus your efforts on searching the monastery again. We do not have time to waste. You have your orders.
I'm about to waste a whole
Flame has disappeared?
Look,
Sedith must be beside himself. So, finding little Flame is our mission for this moon? Leave it to me, Professor. Chasing after girls is my specialty.
Sylvain, even you must agree that now isn't the time for jokes.
Nice, perfect time for jokes.
Flame is okay. I've heard rumors about some Death Knight running around town.
Yes.
Sounds intriguing. I have been hoping to cross blades with him.
Felix,
Who knows?
please consider how
Strong
Sedith
enough,
must
I
be
might
feeling
have
right
to
now.
fight him this month.
In any case, we must start our search at once. Every moment matters. On your order, Professor, let's try to collect as much information as we can.
I'm on the lookout for suspicious individuals.
To do.
The only place I've yet to check is the library.
We'll go together.
As you wish. Candlelight. And who is that?
Is it the Death Knight?
No, it isn't. Impossible.
Professor, Dedu, what are you up to at this hour?
Your Highness, my apologies.
Oh, none necessary. I'm sorry for startling you. I was just doing some research. But I'm just about finished. I didn't realize how late it had gotten. We'd better head back to our quarters, Dedu.
Dimitri being all suspicious like.
A most unusual man. Whatever could he have been looking for so late at night? That book is quite askew. He must have rushed to put it back upon the shelf. side seems to be a record of donations from nobility. Arundel.
Arundel,
That's
you
not
say?
an no. But look at that.
The
This
donation
Arundel
record.
gave quite a sum each year. That is, until the year 1174. He must have died or fallen to financial woe. I can't imagine what this has to do with Flame.
It has nothing to do with Flame. It has to do with Dimitri's research into the killer of his parents. Petra's birthday. We'll host a tea party.
You have my thanks for giving. I have gratitude.
Let's see if we can't get a perfect here.
Perfect temperature. What?
Let's go with monitoring security.
What?
A word of
I'm in
advice.
agreement.
Yes.
Strange fish in the pond.
Next, I will be studying, training, researching, sparring. I am having a lot to do.
Yeah. Admonish? Don't know what the word admonish means. Please, if you know the answer, comment it below.
What? Inspirational. Do you have curiosity about my mark?
Professor.
This style of braiding has been passed down through my family.
Okay, so it's a royal haircut then. You are a foreign princess.
I will be waiting happily for you to be inviting me again.
Great, more charm for me. Let's see, certification. Anything I want to get right now. Certify you. Get what? Two seals. Let's see. Let's make him a outright thief first.
Huh, okay.
Get this thief certification. And let's see, who do I want to get in on the class as well? Let's unlock that archer class while we're here. And
a relief!
You won't turn into an archer just yet, because I want to get that blow. Now, we will be exploring the monastery. War for the weak. That's the paralogue we're gonna be doing this month as well.
Oh my. Just one small girl who's gone astray has caused all this.
Yeah?
We cannot let this stand. You must do all you can to find out where she's gone.
Got it.
Now ask around to see what information you can find.
Let's go. Grab that.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
Go up here.
Well. Dear God, please watch. May I ask a favor?
Need to get that done. Let us put this one.
Singing is out.
Perfect.
It's all.
I still have
Nice.
much.
Now if I go into a magic class, I can get magic spells.
I've served here at Garrett Mott, but after all that, searching the entire it makes you wonder who designed such a titanic compound. There are fragments of records remaining from its original construction, but none of them name an actual architect.
Yeah. Not even Rhea designed this place. Great. Good, good. Let's talk with Rhea.
Hello there.
Professor, have you still not found any leads regarding Flame's whereabouts? I have looked everywhere. Not even the knights on guard have seen anything of note.
You're searching too?
I too care for Flame. She is like family to me. May the goddess protect dear Flame until she returns to us.
The glory of...
To the greenhouse. Harvest my stuff. More sunflowers. That's good. Plants. Green, purple, red.
Professor!
No.
That belongs to Flame.
Hey there, Professor.
I still have.
Hi there. I didn't mean to trouble you.
Ah.
Flame is missing. We should split up and search for her. There isn't a moment to waste. We must find her before it's too late.
Yeah. That belongs. Well,
Flame's gone missing.
Dorothea.
Where could she be? If it were an ordinary kidnapping, you'd think there'd be a demand for ransom or something by now.
I bet Flame ran away. She couldn't stand being held back by Seth any longer. I can empathize. I know what it's like to have an overbearing big brother.
Let's see. I've heard the monastery is full of secret passages. If there is no sign of Flame's departure, it is possible that she used one of those. Whatever has happened, I hope she is all right.
Okay, no, that's,
When I consider how Seteth must be feeling, my heart breaks. We must find Flame as soon as possible. There are no signs of her having left the monastery, but we cannot safely rule out any possibility just yet. I'm wasting precious time standing about trying to think of a solution. I'll survey the monastery and see what information I can gather. There must be someone who has a clue as to Flame's whereabouts.
yeah, there are.
Will you do me a favor?
Just be a free steal, Lance. No reason not to do it.
If Flame were taken, perhaps this is not a kidnapping at all.
That's
That is the
possible.
Look, I can't say anything for sure, but I do have suspicions about Yuritsa. There's something about how he's handling his blade lately. It seems more impulsive than usual. It couldn't hurt to try speaking with him at least.
Felix
At
already
this
knows.
hour, I think you'll find him sparring with Catherine at the training grounds.
Professor! The monastery has been turned upside down. It's a yearly tradition, but at any rate.
I hope Flame. Now that I think about it, he was always getting into trouble for trying to talk to Flame, you know? It's probably a crazy thought.
I appreciate.
Looks.
I realize some.
Hey!
A beautiful, delicate maiden vanishing into. If it were a book, do you have any idea as to where she might be?
Perhaps you
That
went
was
with
what I
Patrice.
Why I am here. What a kind. Exactly what a kind...
Professor!
Huh? Wow. Ingrid just about slapped the teeth out of my head. All I did was suggest that Flame might have eloped.
Maybe. That's quite possible.
I was just suggesting things.
Ooh, free seal. That's pretty good.
Flame, if it was a particularly...
Oh, no.
I don't know if she ran off or got kidnapped or what. I just know that Flame's in trouble. That's it. I can't keep sitting around. I gotta go find her.
Now, where do I start?
Hey, Professor, no?
Grab this. And this.
To think that Flame would disappear like this. Setheth must be worried sick. I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable. But something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I feel as though I've met him somewhere before. I noticed him staring intently at a net once.
Professor?
Hello there.
Return soon, please.
This.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break.
Do I
You
have...
seem busy, Professor. I'm busy as well.
Okay, I don't have the level of requirements to recruit her yet.
Hey, Professor, I'd love to catch...
Anna doesn't really have much to talk about when it comes to unique dialogue.
What?
Professor?
Grab that. Pertinent
This might
item.
be the first time I've ever seen Setheth look so... If poor Flame was lured away by anyone, I personally think the clear suspect is that miscreant from Dusker. Those people are deceptive by nature.
This guy who just doesn't know a lick about Dusker.
Young Flame's disappearance is most troubling. What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool. That's
I guess Linhart's a fool.
Flame's crest, the major crest of Sethlene, is rare, but there are others who possess it.
Hubert!
If Flame has been taken hostage, then we know she is alive.
Staking up the Death Knight's quarters, making sure no one comes out standing on guard, keeping an eye on things here. Alerting Edelgard when he sees Manuela get carried out by...
I can't believe Flame just disappeared.
You
I
know
don't like
who.
it one little bit. Oh, Alois and Shamir and all the knights are gonna... Thanks, Professor. I learned all sorts of things. Cleaning, chopping. I'm happy to help you out with anything you need done for your class. You betcha. Since, you know...
There, now we have Cyril
I
on.
can't believe... Oh, Alois... This is for me.
Hello.
I can only imagine how worried Setheth must be, but isn't mobilizing the entire Order of Knights a bit Excessive?
No, because if anyone finds out their secret, the church will be upturned over and over and possibly destroyed.
I'm sorry. That was insensitive. We're all under a lot of stress right now. It's important that we find her quickly.
Let's see.
There have been a lot of rumors swirling around lately about a Death Knight who kidnaps people from the nearby town.
Yeah.
You don't think Flame was, do you?
We can't rule it out, I don't
And
believe
whether the
so.
rumors are true or...
Let's see, who is it that is down this way?
A moment. What is it? Is something the matter? I will do what I can.
Professor?
Let's go talk with Catherine and such.
Impressive. Nice work.
That's two.
Did you hear about Flame? Some of the what? What would make you suspect him? I see.
Teacher. Hello.
And that B support will come in the war phase.
Professor! Professor! I saw him. A knight wielding a gigantic scythe.
Really,
He
Rando?
was just like the rumors say. All covered in jet black armor. It was the Death Knight.
I don't know, I wouldn't call a Death Knight's
You don't
armor
think he
jet
has something
black.
to do with Flame's disappearance, do you?
Hello.
Hey, Professor, have you seen Mama? I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flame's disappearance. Do you know, Professor? Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera company.
Let's give you your lost item, Silver Brooch. I'll need to make a quick trip.
Flame was childbed.
Yeah,
Shamir is a knight not like before she was...
gifts. Just gotta dump all these sunflowers on her.
This is... Do you really think Flame was kidnapped? Do you think she ran...
Professor, I've only ever... She always seems so naive about the ways of... Yes, I'm afraid...
That would be
Where
Hilda.
could Flame have gone? Do you think she's really been kidnapped? I hear Tomas, but he's probably... No, it wasn't just Flame.
Yes. You like this.
No, thanks. Hey, I know I'm an idiot.
Grab that tea.
I guess I have to let you in to prove it, don't I?
Yeah. This is Bernadetta's room. It's the only time you'll ever see inside of it. In terms of flower around. Let's see, we got this sack. Got this bear. Got bottles, baskets, fabrics.
There, see? No one's in Bernie's room but Bernie. Maybe Flame just wanted to be alone for a while. Have you considered that? Come to think of it, where is her room anyway?
Gifts. Watering can.
Wow.
Let's see.
Beautiful. If it were a book.
Gift. Lost items. That. Let's kill that axe.
I bet Flame, I can empathize. Never seen that?
That.
Oh, you...
Hey,
Here's the online guy.
I need a favor. Yes?
You can buy weapons, sell weapons, do a kind of a game of hide and seek. You can earn battalions, and you can instantly learn mastery skills, or combat arts off of guys. And I'm not 100% sure on how this thing works, but now Mortal Savant Ignatz and Mage Lysithia Swordmaster Felix and Dancer Bernadetta are here. Basically, they're just gonna be standing there, you know, menacingly.
That's
And they can't be used deployed as regular units, to my knowledge. They can only be deployed as adjutants. So that way you aren't just going with multiple dancers at one time.
What is it? Is something the matter? I see. So, Flame has gone missing. I will do what... It seems that It has been 2 decades since I last knew Gerald, yet he looks nearly identical to my memory of him. It is only natural to be curious, don't you think? I assure you, there is nothing more to it than that.
Are you sure?
A moment.
That good.
Professor.
Right.
What brings you here? Is this about Flame? I was somewhere. I understood, but that hardly.
Ooh, another owl feather.
Hey there, Professor. What? Me? Abduct what? Oh, that's just because of my dumb jokes.
Yeah.
She says that they're not very good.
Nah, I'd say all his jokes are good.
Kidnapping everyone who said that, the whole
No.
monastery would be empty.
It's more important that you make an attempt at a joke than never making a joke at all. Because a joke is worth making as long as at least one person, whether you disagree with them or not, laughs.
I heard something like this happen
That is
last
the
year.
most important
Neither
part.
the culprit nor the missing student were ever found last time. Some people say it was the work of evil spirits. I thought the same. Could there be a case?
Now let's go up here. We'll put Cetus' worries at ease. You can't get any learning from Cetus in this chapter just because he won't be able to effectively teach you.
That is all I can ask. Please, lend me your aid. She would never have left the monastery of her own volition. Why is there not a trace of her to be found?
Let's go have a quick convo with Gilbert.
Miss Flame's whereabouts are unknown. Pray she is safe. We do not seem to have any leads at present. I am one of the suspects, am I? Well, hopefully I can lay your suspicions to rest. Do you know of my, let's call it, unique situation?
Do you mean Annette?
I was once a knight, in service to the Fargus royal family. If Ingrid believes she saw me before, it was likely in Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. Annette is... she is my... but no. I would appreciate it, Professor, if you would ask no more.
Gilbert's a good guy, but a bad dad.
Because of Flame's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Sedith's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch. What's that? You're looking for Manuela? Well, I did pass by her earlier. She was carrying something. A mask of some sort.
Euritza's mask?
I'm not close to the guy, so I can't say for sure. But come to think of it, you could be right.
Basically, you only need to talk to Gerald to get that quest reward done.
Listen, reflecting on it, she appears young, yet there's... Yes, I'm actually... reflecting on it.
I'll make you the mission assistant. Now, we won't be rescuing Flame right away, seeing as there's paralogue to do. Rewards galore to take care of.
Professor, thanks for your help.
Thanks for the extra steel, Lance. While you were holding on to it
Professor
and
Manuel
weren't
ran
going
off
to
with
give
Professor
it to
Euritza's
me
mask.
to
I have
use
a
in
bad
our
feeling about this.
class before it's for
Find them
this,
both at once.
I shall
Professor
never
Euritza
know.
will be at the training grounds or his quarters. I believe the latter can be found on the eastern side of the Knight's Hall.
We'll go to Abyss now. See what they have to say.
Hey, you, listen up. I've got something to report.
Really? What is
Someone's
it?
gone missing up top. And guess what? Because of that, this backup guy is still here.
Yeah.
Can't catch a break, can I? The investigation may be over, but I thought it best to stay by your side a bit longer. You hear that? Mr. Backup is here voluntarily. I guess that's okay. He's actually not so bad.
I wonder.
Well,
Go talk with you.
Did you see the man with the sickle? He looked like death itself. I saw him at the end of the road, but he stepped around a corner and out of sight. I think he used some kind of secret passage.
Yeah. That would make the most sense.
First
Back
the
to
knights,
you.
then some monk. Now a teacher? Church setting up a punchline for a joke or what?
Yeah. Teacher.
You genius. You're a teacher, aren't you? First the knights.
That guy's not doing so well. Oh man, old man swordmaster. He must be like a mob boss or something.
as soon as word spread of Flame's
I
disappearance,
see. You're very
the knights
interested
burst
in this
into
wall.
abyss. We tend to be the first suspects when these things happen, you see. I suppose it's little surprise when there are shady characters always coming and going.
Let's recruit the
Have you
wolves
come to
now.
beg then rejoice you did come seeking my aid. An assignment for I was a former. What kind of scumbag would kidnap poor
Mostly
Flame?
because next chapter
Must feel
there's
so
going
scared
to
and
be
helpless right
a
now.
paralogue for them.
I hope she's okay.
I can get a little training in on them.
Not really. I just know what it's like to be in that situation. I was kidnapped once, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get her back safely. What? I've got time.
Don't make that face.
Yeah, sure. And it'll be my first trip.
Balthus.
Looking for someone? Huh. Try asking Yuri. He's good with stuff like that. I'm better at hitting things than finding them.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't even know Sedith had a sister.
Ha.
If you figure out where she is and need some muscle, just holler. We all have our strengths. For me, my strength is my strength.
Yeah.
Don't
That
be
is
around
true.
pushback. Look, I can't mind. You've talked me into it. Beautiful. I'll need to attend your classes whenever.
Looking for Flame? Some knights came looking a bit ago, too. I did some of my own hunting, but didn't find any promising leads. I even had some of my people search for her throughout the underground. To no avail. Think about it. The monastery is some 1,000 years old. Who knows how many hidden passageways exist? She could be here, or anywhere, really.
I'm surprised that you haven't had a map
My
squad
help.
of some
Sure,
kind
sure.
to
Why
map
not?
out
In
the
exchange.
underground.
Let me
Then
attend
again,
lectures
the
and
map
give those noble
that's
guys
so
time.
kind of pointless with these shit walls.
What's the deal? If you're wondering why I won't come up to you, it's because I've got people to watch over at Abyss.
There we go. Got all of them. Check the trash. Now, let's see if we get anything interesting. No, nothing interesting today. We'll go back up to the surface. Talk to Gatekeeper. And just do stuff. This is one of the best mechanics in this game, the loading screen. You can see, because we got this little byleth right here, that you can jump. also gotta do some fishing if we have any bait. Now let's see, do we have any bait? Good, we have some. No fish bait left.
Professor? Greetings, Professor.
There we go.
There is quite a bit to report. There is a masked individual who has been going into town every evening and not returning until the following morning.
Cough, cough,
You see,
Teresa.
nothing gets past this guard. I doubt it has anything to do with Flame's disappearance,
Yet
but
you couldn't identify this guy.
better safe than sorry, I always say.
You know he had a mask, but you can't identify him. Oh, cool.
Watching you eat is always entertaining. Chip?
It takes a lot of fuel to keep the insatiable king of grappling at the top of his game.
Basically, Balthus is the king of grappling. You can guess what class line he'll be stuck in for the rest of his life.
It'll be fun.
This will go well.
And yes, you're right, it is the mage class
How do
line.
you like?
It seems I've improved.
It all makes sense now.
I can really do this.
A bit more skill never hurt anyone.
Hey, Windsweep.
Still got room to grow.
All that studying has
Guess I learned a thing or two.
Now, let's see, if I remember correctly. Okay, so you should be, they should all be set pretty much. The goals. Patience. Quickly get that out of the way.
Was there ever?
Cyril. I don't have any seals for him right now. But let's go to the battles. Oh, good, I have two. I guess we can take on the training mission, and we can go over this. In the next video. I will see you next time. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And goodbye.